Hey guys, my name is Seniac and welcome back to another episode of Cities Skylines. You guys seem to be loving this series so far, and if you want to see this series continue and another episode, then make sure you smash that like button down below. But welcome back to Falls Town, where there's been some progress. I've been doing a little bit of work since the last episode, made some progress, made some moves, expanded the city a little bit, done some nice little vanity things which you're going to really like, and pretty much it sets up quite nicely for today, because today I want to try and focus on not only expanding the city even more, but trying to add a little bit of public transport to the place, because at the moment everybody's travelling to work via car or by foot, which I set up a really good system for foot. I mean, look at the expansion I've made so far. I've done these little roads, kind of like the main kind of roads where I want stuff to go, just gotta expand off it. But I did a lot of stuff like this, putting all these little paths down and whatnot, and a lot of people are using them. I've kind of hugged up to like kind of the side of the highway so people can walk along and enjoy their stroll to work. This little area is called here, the big main roundabout. I've kind of like future-proofed myself a little bit. Everybody's using this. A lot of people are using these paths to get to and from work, which is good and all, but we could do one step better. We could place some buses down and do some bus routes. But before we get into all of that good stuff, there's a few things we need to take care of. One, I haven't changed the name of the city, which it's going to be called Falls Town. There we go. Of course it's going to be called Falls Town. Oh, wait. Did it not save? Damn it. Falls Town. There we go. We're now called Falls Town, guys. GG, everybody. And we've got some services down. A few people are asking me about putting services down. We've got one health clinic down for now. I mean, it's not doing our full capacity, but it is what it is for now until I start making more money. We've got a fire department down. We've got one police department. And we now need to kind of take care of schools. I've got also, if we check the garbage as well, I've got a lot of incineration plants down, so I'm trying to empty this, get rid of the landfill site, so we'll be purely running on, incineration plants. That's kind of what I want. So it might be a little bit of garbage here and there, but it is what it is. The reason we're getting no customers or workers, should I say, in this area, because we have no educated citizens, which we need to educate the peeps. So before I drop down any schools or any educational stuff, which is going to suck my money, I'm first going to get rid of some of my demand by building some more residents. And I'm thinking we're going to sort this little area out here first. And I think we're going to go for high residential, like high density kind of people living in this area. It's going to be the first kind of inkling to our city that we're going to be building. Like the main part of the city anyway. I mean, this is like a suburb, if you want to call it that. And we'll connect this up like that there, that's fine. So this main area over here is like a small little suburb. And this is where the city is going to come alive. It's going to be beautiful. There is a slight inclination there, but we'll see what we can come up with this. So we're going to place down some roads. I want to try and maximize as much of the spacing I can, which would be the best option for me. Coming down here, no, go over by one. I want it to kind of hook up just nicely. Damn it, you fool. Why can't I get... Wait, you know what? Get rid of the snapping. No. 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 I can't get it perfect, can I? Right, it is what it is. If I can't do it, I can't do it. So I'm going to have one going across anyway. Do you know what? We'll cut it to there. That's fine. One going down there. Another going here. We'll have this one going there. I just want to see how this plays out now. We should be able to get away with it. It should be fine. Have this going straight up here. And then I want one to cut from the middle. So I think if I have one here to that point, and then we have one here. Because it's like, you know, like a New York style city kind of grid. That's kind of what I'm going for in this little area there. And it's all going to be high density residential zone. That's what it's all going to be in this area. So we get it all in. And that should be nice. That should be legit nice. Now, once we get all that in, and then we start making even more money, then I can start budgeting some of the educational buildings. And then in return, people start working in this area, which is it's gonna solve my commercial issues that I've currently got. We got this path here now, so some of them can legit now walk to work if they need to be, but we are going to set up a few bus routes. Now I'm thinking I can do the standard bus route where we, you know, do a few lines linking up to the industrial in this area here, or do I make everything like I could create like a main terminal hub where I make every bus route go to the terminal hub, so I can have multiple routes. Everyone gets on a bus, goes to the terminal hub, and then gets the bus where they need to go. It could be the best option for me. I just don't 100% know just yet. But we'll see how it plays out. Okay. So we're now starting to get residents coming in. We'll fast forward a little bit. Get them in. Oh, we need power. How can I forget power in this area? You damn it, Zodiac. Folio. Right, get this coming across here. And... oh, none of it kind of hooks over, does it? No? What if I just... no, I don't want to do it like that. That's going to completely annoy me. What if I... oh, this is the worst idea ever. If I dropped a little bit of residential there, and hopefully that all hooks up and connects. Please? Right, what I do, I get rid of this. Get rid of that. Do you know, get rid of all of it here. Just for the sake of it, yeah, it's going to connect here, right? And once it gets the power, I'll put it all back down. There we go. Right. Go forth and prosper, you damn fool. Right, the power hooked up. Yes, we are all good right now. So yeah, you're gonna, oh yeah, wow, okay, that's a lot of people you're going to see now walking about. So we are going to have to set up some form of transport. But before we do that, let's take care of the educational stuff. So we're going to start then with the elementary school. I've got many different versions. I've got a community school. I've got the Creative Arts Institute. I've got another type of elementary school which is 200 people. This one does 300 capacity. Right, it's going to cost me 10,160 per week. It's not as much as I was thinking it was going to be. So we'll drop this there. We'll place one there. That is our first elementary school. Now, granted, it's not going to completely fill up our capacity, but I'm going to try and get one elementary school. We'll get one high school in as well. And we'll place the high school over on this side. It's quite a big building, that is, isn't it? It is quite a big building. So we got a high school in, which I can't afford to get a university in or anything like that, but I feel like that should be okay for now. And then we should start getting some educated citizens working over here. Right, we have gone down to a little bit of debt. It's not an issue. This is now being... we can demolish this, right? Yeah, we can now demolish that building because it's now empty, so I no longer got any landfill. We'll up my industrial kind of area. So we'll place some here. I'll do some to there. I don't want it to connect to that road, so I'll try and keep it away from it if I can. Same goes there. They all got water on this? Yeah, they've all got water there. So that'll bring me some extra industrial zoning in, which is quite nice. There's tons of people now walking around everywhere, which is great. It's great. I'm not gonna lie, it's great. But to be able to get the bus, it's gonna cost me 30,000 to get the depot. So I do need to make some money. We are making like over 1,000 a week anyway, so we're doing pretty cool. So yeah, my idea is, do I create a terminal? And if I did create a terminal, I could use this little area here to be my terminal, which would be pretty handy if you ask me. And how it could work is, we have like a small little setup. Like, I'm not too sure how I'll go about doing it. Maybe something like, I use this road here. So if I brought this up to there, and then brought it to about, yeah, let's just go about here. And then we create some one-way systems. So let's take it this way. So it goes up to about there. That's fine. So it's not going to be a crazy system. There we go. Is that too close? Yeah, that's kind of weird, doesn't it? Right, let me delete this. I want a nice little system. I want a nice little one-way system set up. So if I go to about there. Right, we'll reverse that background. Right, I will reverse it back around. I'm just trying to get it all kind of perfectly lined up. So this creates the loop. And everybody comes to this terminal area. And I can also then create a little cut in there. So we can have bus terminals either side. So before we do that then, while we're grinding out the money, we do need more, we need more commercial. But apparently, right, this is now updating, saying there's not enough educated workers versus the not enough workers. So now it's asking for educated workers. Now we got that. So it just takes time for the residents to become educated. I won't spend any money just yet. Oh, we can drop some more commercial down. Let's drop some actual commercial down first. We'll go high density commercial and we'll place it all along here. There we go. Has it got water in that area? Yes, it has. Perfection! That should handle some of the commercial area, which is in a good area for the commercial too. It's in a very good area. Right, okay, so I'm going to work with some of the paving now while we're saving up the money to get the buses. So we're going to base it like kind of off this, because this is going to run parallel going down anyway to the next island that we have set up. And we'll sort that out a little bit later. But I want to be able to create connections off this. Like, for example, we got like the crossroads here. So, seeing as we got the crossroads here, why don't we connect that up to there? Like that. And if I use the move it tool slightly. Just try and get it a little bit more. It's either side. It's going to be either side, isn't it? Right, we'll go for that. That's fine. So, no matter how, you can pretty much, no matter what happens, walk up to there anyway. I create a side connection between these two gaps there. It's the perfect little area here, isn't it? For the little side path. Nice. That's kind of dope, isn't it? So you can now kind of walk through using the path there. Oh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful, which connects that road, which is nice. Which, annoyingly now, I'm going to do the same here. This building will get demolished. But for the sake of this crossroad, it's perfection. Perfection! If I've ever seen it in my life. Now, do I connect this here to this? I don't know if I should. Do you know what? We're gonna. Forget it. We're gonna do it. And, because this is gonna, like, connect round anyway, so I could do something like, right, bring this down here to there. And bring that to there. And just kind of end it there. We're going to use the move it tool now to reposition some of this. Why is the move it tool not clicking? Damn foolio. Damn foolio. Like that. Just bring that slightly in. Bring that in. There. Nice, nice. Look at that. So it bends round, and the main reason it's going to bend round because I will create like a connection that loops over to this to get it all set up. Pretty nice. We've got enough money now for the bus routes, but let me just get this final little area, this kind of looped connection over, and then we're pretty much good to go. So I'm liking this, the kind of thing that I've got set up right now, because it comes around like this, and then we bring it down like that. Right, put it there. Right, that angle is not great. That's perfect. So again, just creates that loop there. I'm liking this because we're gonna have one go down to here, one to there. It adds character to the whole city, doesn't it? It really does add character. Now these are complaining that they've got not enough educated workers, which we'll get them in just a moment because obviously it all comes down to education. That's the whole gist of it. But I want to create or set up the bus routes. So if I now place in the bus depot, and we'll drop the bus depot here, which this building's going to need water, of course. There we go. We'll connect all that up there. It's got water for days. It's also going to need power too. Oh no, it's got power already. Sweet, mate. Okay. And then we can use this as the bus depot area. So a bus line. We'll start our first bus line it can go here. Created there. So it creates a little indent in the road. And this bus line will be, we'll set it up for this area here. No, actually we won't, because we're going to expand it in a little minute. So I'll leave this bus area here until I are fully expanded. We'll do it for this area first. So we'll use kind of like the skeleton of this road here. So if we start it like there. So it picks up passengers there. Then picks up the next set of passengers here. Then the next set here. The next set there. The next set of passengers here. Wait, can you really not do a turn? Really? Right, the next set of passengers there. And then the final set of passengers here. And then pretty much it comes all the way back and connects up like that. So it does that loop. So you may be thinking, yeah, it's going to pick all these passengers up here and then hit, like, you know, this loop here. But then we create an additional loop on this side. A brand new connection. And this solely goes to this area over here. So it will come in and straight away it will drop passengers off here. It will then come round to, let's see, where can we get its connect? So I want it to go there. It'll drop passengers there. And that's the two areas I want the bus route to go in. And then bring them back here. So it means that this is now the hub. So everybody who wants to go to work can grab on a bus, get to the hub, connect to the new bus lines, go over here. And then we'll have eventually all the other bus routes connected to this hub as well. And then it's just easy to travel. So wherever you want to go in the city, as long as you get a bus to the hub, you can get any bus to go anywhere else. Now there is a lot of traffic and buses at the moment. But they'll go over time as the buses go. So we have the level of transport. I will set it up for this area, but I want to expand a bit more so I can do a better bus route. Should be pretty cool. Right, let's take care of more educational stuff then. So we've got, let's add another elementary school in this area. So I'm going to add one just here because we've got a little bit of free space. And then we'll also add one over here as well then. So I'll drop this one. Let's see. There. So my capacity now is at 900 for elementary schools. Not bad, boy. We need to save a little bit more. We need to get 24,000 to get in the next high school. Or we might think about getting a college or some sort like that. That should be pretty sweet. Alright, this is dope. Right, people using this ramp? Yeah, people are using this ramp. So you probably see a lot of people now make their way to, yeah, the terminals. You can see we got a big queue of people waiting here. Oh my good god, we got so many people waiting here. That's crazy. That is crazy. So we know they're using the buses then. How many people are using the buses right now? No, that's traffic. Oh, transport here. So at the moment, 91 residents per week are using it. That's only going to go up and up and up as the buses collect more and more people and they do their rounds. So educational workers demand is going down. It's gone down. It doesn't look like it has gone down, but it has gone down slightly, which is not too shabby. Oh my good god, we got huge backups and pileups over here. So yeah, we need to think about this area here because this is quite a high demand traffic area. So would it be worth it to have an inlet and an outlet area? I'm not too sure. I mean, the traffic's flowing. The traffic flow. Oh my good god, this traffic is backing up. Why is the demand for traffic gone so high? Why has it gone so high so quick? I'm going to think about creating another connection here, aren't I, of some sorts? Probably. But we'll come back to that. I just want to see how the traffic. It could be like it could be an issue just for now. But let's see how it flows. Right. It's flowing. It's right. We'll come back to that in a moment. It's an issue. I can see that right now. But we'll come back to it in just a moment. Oh, we're having a few power issues. I can see right there. Right, so power then. It's floating around, the power is. Okay. So, the next power option then. If I say 50,000, get that. Or I can spend 19,000 on this. I've already got 3 of them. This is going to be the 4th one I have of this. So, just for now, that will enable our demand. Right, oh, the traffic line is now going down. Ish, kind of. I will set up another outlet connection there, which is fine. Right, how is the bus routes looking now? How many people are you now using them? Up to 207, so that is now starting to creep up. Not bad, not bad. Okay, then, right. This is pretty sweet. So, let's expand a little bit then. Let's go in, let's kind of use this area here. Now, this area here is going to be kind of like crazy residential. Well, I'd say crazy residential. It's like going to be in different designs and whatnot. So, like, I could have a road come off. Let's put the snap grid on. So, I have a road come up to about here. And then we have smaller roads play off it. And I don't know whether to do, like, bendy roads. Like, we have a little bit of fun with this area. So, if I did that. And then, like, did that there. That's quite a cool pattern, isn't it? That's kind of cool, isn't it? It's kind of cool. I like that. And then do the same here. So, we're going to have, like, a little bit of fun with this area. Right, I like that. Nice, mate. And then we have roads coming off. I want to bring it to the edge of this, because this is going to be like the border. And we have like a little road connect off. Oh, nice. Nah, I'm not feeling that one there. Not feeling that one, boy. Oh, I could connect it like that. Oh, that flows nice. Have that go across. And then we'll do something here as well, because this is where it's going to be like almost like a dead end. So this road can bend round. Ooh, do I have it connect like that? How do I end this road? If I deleted that there. And delete this. And then create... cut in there. Alright, that flow's nice. I like the flow of that. It's all over the place. It's a little bit crazy. My power situation has just died. So let's just quickly pause the game. Right, I'm going to delete all the power grids anyway. Because you're able to connect it all up now then. So when it comes to... We'll do like low residential down here. Should be quite nice. And we'll mix it up with a few little kind of commercial areas too. So I feel like we get the paintbrush tool out for this. So paint all this round here. So all this, low residential. There. Bring this in, low residential. Put all the residential on the windy roads, and then we'll kind of cut in a few little commercial to the main road itself where the high traffic's going to be. So get rid of that there. There we go. Alright, so low commercial. I'll drop a few of these down. So we have the odd one or two there. Have the odd one or two here as well. There we go. So a little bit of commercial there running down. A little bit of commercial here. We'll get rid of that there because I no longer need that to be there. And we'll drop a little bit of commercial there too. So that's all the commercial I'm going to throw in. And again, we'll put the rest of this now to be in low residential. So we've got a nice little mixture in this little section over here, which is pretty cool. And oh, we need to do water too. So let's have the water coming up like that. We'll connect it over. Bring this down. Like that. So that should be all good. Right, we're going to take a little bit of a hit now until we get that power connection set up. So we just got to wait for it to kind of expand the land a little bit. And once it gets a little bit closer, I should be able to create that connection. So if I do that to there. And they should get that connection very, very soon. Sooner rather than later, please. There we go. We got the power connection now set up. So, wow. Wow. That whole area just got wrecked. That whole area legit just got wrecked. That's not good, is it? Right, that's going to take a huge hit in my population, but it should come back. It will come back. These guys are now all sorted. There's no issues with them because now we've got the educated citizens coming in, which is pretty cool. We're going to have to expand this paving area now. A little bit further down. So get rid of the snap grid there. I want to try and keep it away from the highway slightly. Just pretty much have it all the way coming down. Like that, and then just have the odd little section where it cuts in. So it cuts into there. Next, we can have it just simply come off. We'll have a nice little bend coming off this area. Like that, mate. There we go. There we go. Oh, that's quite a cool little connection, isn't it? Right, now everyone come off here too. Nice, 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 nice. Right, this is pretty cool. I'm liking how it's all bending around. We'll probably like do a lot of path going around here at some point too. But as long as the connection's all up, people use the paths to walk about. You know, it stops them using vehicles, keeps the traffic at bay. Which, oh, that traffic situation is now starting to die down a bit. There's a slight issue. It's this traffic light. What if I removed the traffic light on here? Like, killed that traffic light, so there's no traffic light at all. Because I killed it here before previously, and the traffic just flows in nice. So that kind of solves that issue, doesn't it? Right, people are starting to come back in this area, which is now pretty good. We got really high demand for commercial, so we'll get more of that in eventually, which is pretty dope. So what if I do some high density commercial here? Because I want to try and keep it all to the main road area, like the high populated roads, so to speak. That should solve some of that demand as well. I'm not going to put any more commercial, industrial in this area. If I do any more industrial, it'll be its own separate area, just so I can space it out so I don't have too much traffic in one space, which would be pretty nice. But we made some good progress, so we're getting this issue coming back right now. We got quite a bit of money, so I can actually do now another type of educational thing. So the capacity for elementary is higher than the demand. The capacity for high school is nowhere near the demand there, so we'll put a high school in this area, which I'll drop there. So that pretty much doubles our capacity, and now we're able to handle the demand for it. I do have a community school as well, which the community school is basically the elementary school. We have the creative arts, which is basically a high school. Elementary school there. What we got over here as well? We got a classic high school. What's this one here? Community high school. I'm just seeing the capacities. Public library. What does that fall under? Normal high school. And what we got over here as well? The Blackwell Academy, which is it's a university. 21,000. Oh, do you know what? That's actually not too bad. We'll drop this in. I'll put it like over here. Let's place it on the corner. And we've got our first type of university in the city, which offers higher educational status. Which education-wise now, so we've got the capacities half and half. Elementaries, we're in the green for high school. We're in the green for university, which people can now get educated in the city. So they should be able to get the good jobs. Should be able to get the good jobs. What's the bus route like now? We did take a huge hit, so I reckon it's gone down a bit. Yeah, 164. It's gone down slightly because we did take that slight hit. When it comes to this little bus route area here, I'm not going to do it just yet, because as it stands right now, pretty much everybody can walk to that area. So once I fill this little section in there, maybe some on this side and a bit down here, then I'll do a bus route for this to the depot. Next episode then, I'm going to look towards integrating the railway system. I want to bring this down and kind of filter it through the highways. That should be pretty cool. Get this area set up too, and sort out another connection for this little section there, because yeah, it's certain times a day I'm starting to see the huge traffic issue and flows we got, and then we'll do some lane merging and stuff like that, get it all sorted. But it's all going in the right direction. We're making some good progress. We're waiting for these people to eventually move back in. It's a lot of residential that have got to come back. We've got high commercial, high industrial. So once you get the railway set up as well, we can do like a depot for all the cargo stuff. So that'll be really handy. We've got to see how that goes. I want to expand that way too. And maybe integrate something with the water. Can we get... Do the boats come up this far up? No, they go all the way down there. Okay. So we've got quite far to expand before we can integrate like any boating or ships, cargo ships in your boy's little city. Interesting, but it's all looking pretty damn good. So if you guys are enjoying this series so far and want to see more and maybe another episode, then smash that like button down below. If you're new around here, make sure you subscribe because you're never going to want to miss another episode of this because we're making some good progress. We are legit making some good progress right now. Nice little cool residential area down here set up, which people are still moving in. But because you've got this a load of abandoned buildings, it's going to take a while till the residential demand is all pretty much sorted. Look how much money we're making, 6,300 a week right now. Traffic issues are very, very low, which is good. When I eventually expand up here and finish off the loop for this kind of type of road there, I can do the tram loop, which would be another type of public transport. And we'll eventually get subways set up, but that's like kind of toward the end when the city is like more in its like primitive state. Because it'll be worth it. But it's all looking pretty good. I hope you guys did enjoy this episode. If you did, smash that like button down below. And until next time, I'll see you all soon. So, good.